Rookie era. Good evening, everyone. Welcome to Hammers Football TV. And how can we put it? The interview that damned the woman herself. Um, I'm assuming most of you in the chat watched or listened to the interview yesterday with Karren Brady. I don't think she expected to be asked the question she was, but really it highlighted how inept this woman is when it comes to the fan base. To think that the fans are with us and we're looking to support this club, but in reality, even that, for most of us, we could just see it as a pack of lies. But we're going to go into that in a minute. Let me just say hello to the people in the chat as always. If you haven't already, make sure you hit the like button, share, and subscribe, as they say. As you know, it always helps the channel. But starting off with good old friend Harry, and he's saying, Tone, the under-20s play live at 7 p.m. Your piece on Skank Lady Garden will need to be finished by kick-off, fella. Don't worry, my friend. We're not going to be hanging around too long on this one. I don't want to get too agitated and annoyed about what's going on with our great club. Big up to Iron Disciple. Due to a flood of BS spirited calls, Brady hit the T contacts on her phone so quick, I demanded an interview, boys. It's the Baroness you're talking to. They clipped the hell up about the callers. That's superb. And he's added on there that one guy that came on and took a dig at the owners wasn't the only one. There were a flood of calls I heard. They chopped that out quick. Yeah, it's funny that they can do it when they want to. Normally they do it for media effect because they know it's going to get the views in. But yeah, on that particular occasion, they probably thought, yeah, best not. Good evening, Matt. Hope you're doing well as well as always. He's saying we all know that Jim White on Talkshow is pals with Sullivan. It's obvious. They're all clicking with each other because they know they can spread the rumours and the gossip. She said, now, I don't particularly like Simon Jordan, but he'd run West Ham better than Sullivan and Brady too. He's got business acumen, definitely has, and he knows how to run a football club. He did well with Palace. Yeah, I mean, he has his moments, as we know, but we did see a couple of weeks back he did actually defend the club itself, but I think that was more for effect again. He's added on to there, the only way to get Sullivan and Brady out is for someone to stage a hostile takeover, but I doubt either Kretinsky or Trip Smith have the guts to do that. Well, for me, Matt, I don't think Kretinsky is going to. I think we've said it many a times. He is just an investor, and more than anything else now. If he was that passionate about it, he would have already started to. But I think for me, if someone does come in, I mean, it's all gone quiet with the Trip Smith and this American takeover. But if it does happen, then basically, for me, Kretinsky will want his money back, and then I think we'll see him gone. I don't think he'll be hanging around. He will want to see a return back on that money he's put into the club. Good evening, usual. He's saying good evening, all. Big out to Arsenal, Manic. Emergency stream. No, man, I'm not going down that route. No way, hell on the earth. It's just kind of my reaction on what I saw and listened to the other day. Hope you're keeping well, matey. And he's gone, man, you hit a new low. Couldn't believe it. 3-0 to newly promoted Sunderland. I mean, I did say, we have to be careful because for Sunderland, it's back in the Premier League, signed all these players. They signed another player yesterday. So they're showing ambition, something that our club could have done with at the beginning. Pulled the wool of our eyes when they left the place behind me to go to the London Stadium. Eros is saying, and big up to yourself, Harry Ivan, please, Ross, Monk, and the legendary Hammers crew. Big up to yourself as well. And good evening to Michael Chelsea. Evening, Tont. This is an unexpected stream. No, man, it was planned in certain respects, but yes, it's one of those. Usual saying, plenty more lows coming, Manic. Yeah, we've got a shed load of them to hand out. Thank you, Eros. He's saying, please hit the likes and subscribe, people who haven't already. Harry saying Brady has Noble Tones channel. Yeah, she's because listening to her on Sunday, she, some of the things she came out with, she definitely sold a pack of lies in my eyes to say that it's her club and her fans and her players. it just seemed that it was all done for media for my liking. I don't think she has a clue about certain bits and pieces. Which doesn't. I don't think she relates to the West Ham fan. We've seen that before, even when there was when they first came at West Ham. I don't think they have a clue about that side of things. But the turnaround, and the thing that got me in that, and I mentioned it when I was on E20 for a little bit early on today. When asked, "Are you going to sell the club?" categorically, straight away, it was a big no. We are not looking to sell. So unfortunately, people in the chat, it seems like Sullivan and Brady are here to be around for a few more years, and that's kind of worrying, really, especially the way this window is going at the moment. Good evening, Gavin. Hope you're keeping well, mate. Good to see you as well. Up was saying, I thought they were a bit light on Brady, but it still demonstrated how much of nothing she knows about us. Of course, they're going to be. They've got to look after the media fraternity. They can't be too harsh. Don't get me wrong. We know she could answer. She's blessed with bullshit. She can come out with that, no problems at all. But yeah, they'll say it's because it's Sunday. We've got to be very kind. No, not after what we saw on Saturday. But we're going to that shortly as well. And everyone's saying hello to each other. He was saying big up Tony and Gavin. Usual. And have a leave. Please, Ross. Love it that everyone says hello to each other. And Matt, West Ham's finest, big up. Good evening, Terence. Hello, Tony. Don't quote me, but apparently in Welsh, Brady means talk shit. You could say that as in English, Welsh, you name it, we can say exactly the same thing. Harry, Matt saying big up Ross and all in the chat, and big up Tony, big up to yourself, Matt. Also, Manic saying, is Potter set to foul by the board? Well, we all know Sullivan wasn't exactly a fan of Potter. That goes without saying. I mean, it was supposed to be a 6-month contract, ended up being 2.5-year contract, and at the moment, it doesn't go anywhere whatsoever. It's still the same thing, and the problem is spending all that money last year on Lopetegui. Suddenly, out of nowhere, we ain't got a pot to piss in. Can't spend any money. Can't do this and the other. We can't buy players. We have to sell first of all. But if that's the case, the one thing that she didn't really answer was where the money's gone. Try to go past that question sharpish. So that kind of tells you that there is money there. Tony, what's for dinner? Nice. Got myself a bit of steak and some chips and some nice bit of gravy to go with that as well. You also, yes, very nice. Did the stream go? No, still here, mate. As far as I can see, all still live, so still going on. Michael Chills saying, Matt, not really. Paris suffered relegation and almost bankruptcy under Simon Jordan. The man is idiot. Are you very rich idiot? But yes, nevertheless, an idiot altogether. Also, mate, buffering or just my side? Maybe your side, mate. I don't know. Anyone else in the chat? Let us know if it's happening. Seems all right from where I am, but let me know if it keeps on going. Yeah, it keeps dropping out. Interesting. Yeah, let me have a look. What's the strength? Okay, guys. No, interesting to say. I'm showing a full strength bar, but let me know if it keeps doing it. Keeps buffering here too. Buffering. Let me have a look on my phone. Thanks for the heads up, guys, if that's the case. Let's have a quick look. Everyone in the chat, Andy Sop was saying the things are already pointing. Brady took a little digger Potter in a slick wag. But the interesting thing is they're saying that she feels sorry for him and basically no one expects the result that we did. She didn't expect it at all. But when you hear that kind of talk, normally it means one thing. It doesn't mean it's going to bode well. She looked like a deer in the headlights. Yeah, I think she didn't expect the questions to be asked her that, like you said, it was going to be. Yeah, having the same problem as well. Interesting people. Betty's sweating about Friday. Harry saying she relates to a bottle of Blue Nun, 20 Rothmans, and a large bag of Savaloy chips. Brilliant. Let's see what's doing. Someone put money in the meter. Oh, let me know if it keeps doing it. That's interesting. Says it's live. Oh, Mickey. Good evening, Pepsi. West Ham are trying to shut the live streams down as well. Yeah. Here's I'm bricking it. Everyone's saying like Harry. Good evening, James. C20 Zone TV. Like and subscribe, and don't forget, go and see James's channel as well. Make sure we do the same. I just up saying Pot was appointed as a personal favour for Brady, who convinced Sullivan by saying he was on the cheap. Fly Fox Pro, yes, world class football in a world class stadium. What? Yeah, they were the statements they tried to bullshit us with. But we know that weren't the case. That's my belief. He's saying there. The stream has been nobbled. Down delicious. Stream keeps crashing mind. Okay, people, let me know. Yeah, just got the spinny thing here. Interesting. Can you hear me though, people? Can you let me know if you can hear me? Let me too sure it keeps dropping. Yeah, gone again. Might have to reschedule stream. It keeps cutting out, Tony. Thank you, Matt. I might have to do that. Big mistake that Bilic and Moyes did was finishing in Europe. That meant Sullivan had to spend a little extra. Right, it's completely gone. You can hear the type. Most people can hear the typing. It seems like you're the only one that seems it. What I'm going to have to do then, I'm going to stop this stream and see if I can reboot the server, and then try and get back in again. So bear with me, people. I'm going to drop out and see if I can get back in. Sorry, apologies for this one.